Welcome to ADI Technical Training. I'm Matthew. Today we're doing some training from our commercial hub in Oldham. We're going to be looking at the ACT5EM keypad. This keypad is a 128 user keypad, so 128 codes and 128 tokens can be used. We're going to look at the basic settings. So we're going to look at programming codes, programming in fobs, and doing a combination of fob and code access. Rather than doing a video showing you me pressing keys on the keypad, we'll just have a static picture of the keypad, and I'll put up the instructions on the screen so you can copy them and write them down if you need to use them in your own installation. There's not much to gain from watching me press buttons. I don't think that's much use. So first of all, the memory of the keypad. There's 128 slots within the keypad, and the slots are numbered. So user 1, for instance, code 1. When you're programming it in, because it's a 3-digit slot, it's 1 to 128, it's actually 001 for slot 1, 002 for slot 2, all the way up to 128 for user 128. So I have the keypad here, so you can listen in to how I'm doing the programming. The first thing we're going to do is log into the keypad with a factory set code. The last part of this training, I'll go about showing you how to change that engineer's code, but we'll leave it at X and 4 nines for the moment, just for ease of use, really. So using the engineer's code, that lets you into the memory, and you can add or delete users. So it's a really good idea to change this code, this engineer's code, later on, because it is common knowledge what this code is, and people can bypass the security if it's externally mounted. So let's begin. First of all, we're logging in, so it's X and 9 4 times. You can hear that reassurance tone. We're logged in. So first of all, I'm going to add a user, which is pressing 0. The LED light flashes red. I'm going to edit user 1. So remember, user 1 will be 001. Now I'm going to put a code in for user 1, a 4-digit code. You heard the reassurance tone, and the LED is now flashing orange. Press tick. LED is flashing red, and then press X, and there we go. User 1's programmed in. And just to confirm, you'll hear a different tone when I put the code in. So you hear the double tone, the dual tone, the LED's gone green, and the relay changed state. So that's user 1 programmed in with a pin. Now we're going to program in user 1 as a fob. So back into engineers, X, 4 nines. This time we're adding a fob, so that's menu 5. It's user 1, which means it'd be slot 001. And now the procedure, the green LED is flashing. The procedure now is to get the person's user fob and present it twice. So presenting it once, the LED is flashing green, rapid flash. Present again. You get the reassurance tone. It's accepted. Press tick. Press X. So we're back out of engineers, back in standby mode. The LED is red. So now if I present my token, you heard the reassurance tone, the door opened. Just to confirm that, I've got another token here, which isn't programmed in. If it wasn't programmed in, you'd hear this noise, which is the long beep. That's the tone's been, to confirm it's disallowed. Now, if you want a bit of a high security application, if you want an application where someone has to present the token, then type in the PIN code, we need to enable pin and card function. I'm just going to check I picked up the right token, so let's check. It is here. Right, so we need to get back into the engineers mode, and this time we need to go into option 31, and that option 31 is card and pin. So X and 4 nines, card and pin, so 3, 1, and then default is off, and we want to switch it on, and the on command is to press number 1. You hear the reassurance tone, the orange lights flashing, press tick, press X. So now we're back into standby mode, and if I present the token, the orange light's flashing now, the LED is flashing orange. So I presented the token, now I'll put the code in. You got the reassurance tone, and the LED is now green, the door's open. So now we're going to change the engineer's code. Similar to before, you press 0 to get into code change, but instead of putting a slot in, instead of saying 001 or 00 whatever, instead of that we press tick, and that takes you into the engineers menu. So it's X and then 9 4 times, 0 for codes. This time we press tick, and then we put the new engineers code in. You get the reassurance tone. LED is flashing orange to say it's ready for new programming. Press tick, now X. So now the keypad's back in standby mode. So let's just double check that all is good. So X, and then my new code, which is 8 4 times. And there we go, it's done. These keypads can get, just let me come out of programming. So these keypads can get, if you setting the thing up for the first time and you make mistakes, or you forget what slot you put somebody in, or you're just wondering, should I reset this? And it is very good practice. When you first get these keypads, do a factory reset on them, take it back to factory settings, because that way you can be 100% sure there isn't something lingering around from when it was being tested in the factory. So it's just good practice to reset these things. So to do a factory reset, you press X, go into engineers mode, which is 49's factory. And now you press the tick key 3 times. And if you listen, it will play a long tone while it clears the memory. And that's the keypad reset now. The LED goes back red. So now we have a reset keypad. And I've just confirmed that by pressing X and 4 nines. Thanks very much for watching. All the products mentioned in this training video can be found on our website. Links are below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much.